Hey everybody, I just wanted to give a quick shout out and thank you to all my Patreon supporters. It means a lot that you've taken the time to support what I do and appreciate all the effort that I put into both the videos and the streams. From the bottom of my heart, thank you very much. For those of you that are not members, please check out patreon.com/36brix. That's patreon.com/36brix, and check out the packages that you could take advantage of to get more content. Have a great day. Hey everybody, I just wanted to give a quick shout out and thank you to all my Patreon supporters. It means a lot that you've taken the time to support what I do and appreciate all the effort that I put into both the videos and the streams. From the bottom of my heart, thank you very much. For those of you that are not members, please check out patreon.com/36brix. That's patreon.com/36brix, and check out the packages that you could take advantage of to get more content. Have a great day. Hey everybody, I just wanted to give a quick shout out and thank you to all my Patreon supporters. It means a lot that you've taken the time to support what I do and appreciate all the effort that I put into both the videos and the streams. From the bottom of my heart, thank you very much. For those of you that are not members, please check out patreon.com/36brix. That's patreon.com/36brix, and check out the packages that you could take advantage of to get more content. Have a great day. Hello, everybody. How is everybody doing this fine morning? Hope you guys are doing well. So, as you can read from the description there, we are going to be building the green grocer. Now, I say that, but let me, start off by saying I'm already pretty much done with the first floor. I've been building it for a while. The video on how I got the parts is going to be coming out here shortly. Probably this evening. But yeah, so I have been building these, or for the most part, since I started building, I have always built, I can't say always. The majority of the time I build by piece. So with that said, a lot of times what happens is I will be building or I don't, like, especially, let me retract a little bit. So with the older modular buildings, it's just quite frankly not cost effective unless money isn't a thing, and you have an overabundance of it and are willing to spend it. The older sets, the discontinued sets or retired sets, whatever you want to call them, are just quite frankly way too expensive to buy them outright. If you were to go to places like Amazon, Bricklink, Brick Owl, etc. So when it comes to the older modulars, as you guys know, I am a city builder and wanted all of them. So what I ended up doing was building all of the modulars by piece. I looked up all the information, I gathered all the pieces, and like I said, I'm actually putting out a video tonight based around that entire process. With that said, I had already built the green grocer, but because I didn't have the green, the sand green color, I built it in burgundy. So hopefully you guys have seen that video. That video is in my channel, so take a look at that. But essentially, I built it in burgundy, and I always felt that my city was still lacking that green grocer, that official green grocer. So I've always wanted to build it. So essentially, I am building it now. A couple items of note that some of the pieces have been replaced. Some of the pieces I'm not going to get. More specifically, if you take a look at the screen, there are 3 pieces that go here, and what is it called? It is a 1x4 plate, a printed plate that has some squiggly lines on it, and they are ridiculously priced. I want to say, actually I can't say for sure, but I want to say something crazy like $15 a piece or something like that. It's just, I mean, a 1x4 printed tile should never go for more than like 50 cents, and it's just, I can't remember the exact cost of it, but it's just incredibly insane how much it's going for. So I'm going to put something there, something else there. Another word of note. Excuse me. When I get to the second floor, there are this set calls for 1x2 sand green bricks with the slots in the middle. They commonly use those parts for garage doors. That's basically the 1x2 bricks that slide down for those, in the sand green color. And unfortunately, those are somewhat rare, which rare means expensive. So I didn't bother with those pieces. I have sand green to put in the place, but I am not doing the grooves. Again, they are just horrendously expensive. I want to say they're like $5 or something crazy like that. They might even be like 60 cents each, but what kills it is you need like 60 of them. So at 60 cents each, when you're trying to buy 60 of them, it's horrendously expensive. So before I get any more into this, let me go to chat. Jared DD, hello, my friend. Thanks for watching. I appreciate it. Brooks Briggs, Yo Scott, how's it going, Matt? Brick Fluent, how's it going, man? I apologize. I do have a little bit more of a cough than normal, just because, quite frankly, it has been extremely windy and dusty, and it is a bit crazy. So yeah, my throat is a little bit more dry, but again, hopefully you guys are doing well. Thank you so much, and I said to Brick Fluent, thank you, man. I apologize. I don't officially know if you're a guy or a girl, so my apologies if you are a girl and I called you man. Please let us know. I don't know that I've seen you a whole lot in chat. So what we usually do when it comes to we finding new people in chat, we always like to ask, where are you from? How old are you? Male or female? All that kind of stuff, and see who you are and get to know you, because I believe this is a community of people instead of just you guys watching me. I like to interact as much as I can. But yeah, so Brix Limit, tell us about yourself. Again, how old are you? Where are you from? And I apologize if you've already told us at one point. I sometimes forget. All right, so Green Grocer. So a little bit different of a setup this time. So I've already collected all the pieces. So it's almost like opening bags. The only difference is they're not separated. Also, it's a little bit hard to see, but I will pop up this camera. I actually have my Surface Pro right over here with the instructions. That way I don't hinder being able to view chat or the live stream data. So just to give you guys that heads up. I think I have something for these pieces that look extremely similar to what is needed, but yeah. The other thing I want to showcase is for right now, I am not putting in the loose pieces like the fruits and vegetables and all that kind of stuff. I have those pieces out and I'm setting them aside once I am finished. But the reason for that is because, quite frankly, when I start moving this bad boy around, they're just going to fall all over the place anyway. So, quite frankly, I just don't want to deal with that. So yeah, all right, let's get building. So I knew that was going to happen. I was going to say I got to be careful with this thing because I feel like it's going to fall, but I do have the piece. All right. So the downfall of looking at it this way is sometimes I can't tell what pieces are what as far as what color. And this, I believe, is on the bright of bright. Let me check just to be on the safe side. Display settings. Oh, no, it's not. Let me see if that works better. I've got it plugged in so I don't have to worry about battery. It's a little bit better. And I apologize, no music for right now. I will be putting the music on. I just want to make sure I have everything for you guys. Yeah, so it's still a little difficult because like here you can kind of tell, okay, they're light blue grays with the brown. I'm glad these aren't in black, to be honest, because that would suck. But yeah, so let me get back to chat real quick. Everybody saying hi to each other. Everybody saying hi to me. Awesome. How's everybody doing? I hope you guys are all doing great. Let's see. Dion says, PPP. LOL, wake and bake season. And he's talking to Matt. Matt says, I'm so far from wake and bake, man. LOL, been up since 5 a.m. my time, so about 7 hours already. Holy cow. Why did you get up so early, dude? I actually woke up about 3:30 this morning. But then, within 15, 20 minutes or so, I ended up going back to sleep. Dion says, I think I was going to sleep at the time, Matt. Yeah, that sounds about right, Dion. All right, so these are all dumped in a single or two different bins. So I apologize in advance. Let's see, 2, 4, 6, 8, 2, 4, 6. Okay. So don't need those. I believe it's these 2, 4, 6, 8. Yep. All right. So I need 2 of those. And I will get the music on here shortly. I need 2 of those. like I said, I'm pretty much already done with the first floor. I just have a few little tweaks here and there to get done, but I am working on it. So I need a regular slope. Alright. So I'm not seeing those there. Let me put these down, and while I'm putting those down, I am going to play some musical for you guys. That way it's a little entertaining. There we go. And I am trying to put a new music list together. For whatever reason, YouTube has stopped uploading, or people have stopped using uploading or copyright-free music. I'm not sure exactly what's going on with that, but we will see. Matt says, nature called, and I checked outside to see how much snow we got, because it was supposed to be a bad storm. Yeah, it's been extremely windy here. Dion says, yeah, we got 3 inches. Nice. 3 inches is better than nothing. That's what she said. Dion says, and it's still snowing. All right. And it's still... Oh, okay, I read that. Yeah, no, we've had, weather-wise, we have had, the last few days, it has been severely windy. Severely windy. So, yeah. Alright, oh, and I needed the 1x4, which is probably... Keep going like that, like that. Or 2x4s, and then I think that's a black 1x2, and I need one of them, so that's cool. Okay, so there's the second one of that. All right, so I need 2 2x2 dark browns and 2 2x2 of the other. I didn't see either of those in here, so Matt says they called for like 8 to 12. Is that feet? I always get that mixed up here, but apparently it got warmer than expected, so we had about 3 to 4 feet. But then freezing rain glazed it all over. Yeah. Well, that's I mean, my brother. That's pretty much how he passed away. So, see there, it looks like. It's dark bluish gray. Matt says can be, but fortunately I live in an area where road crews kick butt. And then Matt says my drive to work was just fine. Well, glad you're safe, my friend. so I need 2 of those, right? And I will just call it that instead of black because it looks more dark bluish gray. That's how my sister-in-law passed too. Yeah, my brother-in-law passed, although he passed in Texas. But yeah, that's how. Oh, I missed those. I need 5 of those. Yeah, my brother passed away in a car accident in Texas driving on black ice. Since they were from California, they didn't know any different, and they were going about 75, lost control, hit a dry spot, and the truck flipped, and my brother unfortunately was killed instantly. There they are. So I need 5 of those. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, let me go here. And did I miss that too? Oh shoot, I keep missing stuff. Alright, and I need, which I saw, I thought I saw a stack of them. Yes. And how many do I need? This is 2. Alright. Alright. Matt says, yeah, man, it's not fun. I've been in much worse myself, and I can't imagine areas that aren't used to this. Dion says, we're used to it here, but she was doing 100. Man. I've topped out at 105. I hit 105, and I felt it too much. Oh, I need those 2 pieces too. I felt it too much, and I backed down. Mira, hello. How are you? Do I just need 1 of those? Or I need 2. Yeah. I was on a nice long stretch, a long stretch, and you know, I was able to hit 105, but then I throttled down crazy. I started slowing down like no tomorrow. There it is. Alright, let's get to actually building. Alright, so this goes here. Mira, hello. How are you? Thanks for joining in. I really appreciate it. I am good. My throat is a little dry. We have had some horrific winds here, so my throat is a little more dry than normal. So bear with me. That cough is getting slightly worse because of it. Let's see. Oh my God, dude, really? Yeah, exactly. That's how my brother passed. Dion says, yeah, she's always drove. Oh wait, you were talking to her. Okay. Drove fast, so it was just a matter of time. Yeah. Mira says, all good on this side. Well, glad to hear. Matt says, that's unfortunate. Dion says, that's tough for you. You think you're invincible. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Kind of have that mindset that, nothing can go wrong, but then when it does, it does. Alright, so I need another one of those. I thought I grabbed two, but I guess I didn't. Matt says, I am about to hit 40, and I will say at least driving-wise, I definitely don't have that invincibility mentality. I have noted I tend to drive a bit more careful for sure. I mean, I say I pretty much drive normal. I mean, I try to stay under 85. I don't get crazy. Oh, I did put this one there. I don't get crazy with driving. I try to stay flow of traffic, but for the most part, I mean, I don't go crazy with it. I definitely don't go crazy with it. Dion says, I've known all along I wasn't Superman. No, man, you're not Superman. Nobody is. And that is okay. We don't need to be Superman. We definitely don't need to be Superman. Anyway, so how was everybody's weekend? If I didn't get to tell you before, happy Valentine's Day, or in this case, happy belated Valentine's Day. Oh, I needed 3 of those. Okay, that's fine. So green grocer in green. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. It's about time, right? But yes, green. I am building green grocer in sand green. Who would have thunk? Matt says, blah, happy Singles Day, bud. That too, that's fine. Alright. 2, 4, 6. Need one of those. Put it over here so y'all can see. I need one of those. I'm going to throw this back in here. Alright, so one of those. What is that? 2, 4, 6, 8. 2, 4, 6, 8. One of those, I need 12. That's 10, right? Yeah. Well, alright, I need one of those. There we go. Alright, I need 2 of the corners. And then 2. I don't have the 2 sections. I think those are for lights, and I'm going to figure something else out for those. I need 2, looks like dark bluish gray studs, and 2 of the corners. Well, here's 2 of the corners. Let's see. Matt says possibly considering serious look into doing the parting out thing, re-detective's office with possible next COVID relief check if that all goes through. Yeah, we will see on that. So yeah, I mean, Matt, I assume that you already kind of know how to do all that, but if not, probably tonight I will be posting the Green Grocer video as far as how I went about collecting all the parts, where I went to find the part inventory list, where I went to get basically all the different options as far as parting out and all that kind of fun stuff. Like I said, knowing you probably already know about all of that, but just in case, keep an eye on for that video tonight. Oh. I was like, wait, I just saw one of the ones I was looking for. Yep, I have a custom wanted list in Bricklink for it. Nice. Matt says, just haven't done anything with it. I mean, that's the thing, man. You gotta rock it out. Have you, I mean, I always say the first part of doing this stuff is finding the pieces from what you currently already have. And I'm sure you are a heck of a lot more organized than I am, so it should be, or I'm assuming, and I hate to assume things, but I'm assuming it's going to be faster for you to search for pieces and faster than it was for me. I've been working on this for, I've actually been working on this for a couple months now, I think. Because it's like finding the time to go through and find all the parts is rather time consuming. I mean, I think for the video, I think I recorded, it was something crazy like, 30 hours of video footage. Which, for a video, is just insane. I mean, I rock that out for weddings. So, yeah. And that's putting together a couple hour video, not a few minute video. I don't know why. I need two, right? Yeah. I'm usually good as far as keeping pieces together because I hate, like, especially when I do stuff like this, it does bug me to sit here and I feel like I'm wasting time trying to find parts. But yeah, I do think when I get serious, I definitely would start with my own inventory first. Yeah. Yeah, because I mean, the last thing you want to do, quite frankly, is order a bunch of parts and you already have them. I mean, granted, you can use those parts for other things, but like I said, the last thing you want to do is sit there and, order all the parts and then realize that you didn't have to order them in the first place. I'm not finding this piece. What is it for? Can I go back to it? Oh. I can actually go back to it. But where, oh, I didn't pull those pieces out. Where are my trans yellow? Yeah, because I've done that. I've done that a bunch of times where I'm like, oh, I know I don't have all those pieces, so I'll order them and I'll order a ton of them, and then I find a bag for them. I find a full like bag of them, especially 1x1 tiles. Oh man, I go through those things like crazy. So I'm like, oh, I know I don't have those. I'll look them up and I'll order like 100 of them. And then I find a bag of them after they've already come in. It's like, you sucker. Yeah, I think that's all the pieces I need. Let me reconfirm. Yeah. Alright, so that goes there. The big dog goes there. Dion, let me see. Dion says, I was sorting last night for the strip club mock. Then I fiddled around with the I don't know. I don't want to know what you're fiddling around with, dude, as you're trying to build that mock. We don't TMI. TMI, my friend. This is a family-friendly show. Hold on. Around with the layout and for an hour to get an idea of dimensions and parts I will need. Yeah, I mean that's the bad part with mocks, right? Is the fact that you never really know what you need until you need it. And Matt finds it hilarious that you're going to build that. I find it hilarious that you're going to build it too. It's accurate though. Dion says, I know. Marco and I were joking about it and took it to heart. Hey, get her done, man. Get her done. If that's what you want to build, build it. All right. So, I mean, I'm gonna look for those, but I kind of have a feeling I'm not gonna do anything with them, and I kind of feel like I'm gonna probably replace those. fact, I might as well do that right now, to be honest. Because I don't think I'm going to do anything. Ah. I'm like, what's stopping it? Yeah, no, that's not. Yeah, that's not right. But that's so weird. Because there's a gap there. Why is there a gap there? Oh, okay. It just wasn't downloaded. Paul W, what's up, what's up, what's up? How's it going, my friend? Good to see you. Throw those in there because I don't need those. Alright. Two of those. One of those. No, I don't need any more of those. Alright. Two of those. Okay, I need four of those. And then there we go. Alright, let me get back to chat. Robbie, hello, hello. Got power still, Paul? Is asking power. Robbie, thanks for joining us. I appreciate it. Paul says, finally warming up for the last 2 hours. That is always good. And hello, hello, Paul. How's it going, my friend? Thank you for joining us. Deep freeze is crazy. Absolutely. I will clear out the Disney Cinderella party set for the mock. $19 each, not bad. Gold! Dion says, I like power lost power yesterday for about 5 seconds. Dion says lost. Matt says lots of bling for the strip club. Paul W says, yeah, finally get power back after a 2-hour rolling blackout this morning. Yeah, that sucks. Because that's the worst. That is absolutely the worst when a blackout happens, but it's because of someone's choice, not because a pole went down or something. I mean, rolling blackouts suck. We have them. We don't have them in this area as much. It doesn't seem. But when I lived down in Southern California, or the lower part, down the hill, man, that shit was happening all the time. It sucked. Because it's and then it was funny because one of my friends, Dan, who pops in from time to time, he has solar panels, but even if he's got, but if they shut off the power, he's required to shut off his panels so that the electricity doesn't feed back into the system while they're working or doing whatever. And it's well, then what's the point of solar panels if you're required to shut them off when the power goes down? Yeah, finally got, gold faucets. Nice. For the bathrooms. Absolutely. I always like the gold faucets. I always when I find them in bulk buys or something or sets, I'm like, ooh. No rolling session or season here. Just got thankful for that. Yeah. I mean, it sucks. I feel like sun tanning weather at -40. That's funny. Because I think I want to say we're at about 55 right now, Fahrenheit. Not to rub it in or anything. Just saying. Alright. Lots of little pieces now. one of those. One of those. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All right, so 9 gray cheese wedges. For me, it's Fahrenheit. The winter weather has shown how badly our power grid needs to be improved for the 21st century. Absolutely. Dion says, sure, Scott, I'll pass the salt for the wounds. I mean, think about it. I'm in my garage right now, and I don't have my sweater on. Mind you, I have both heaters on, but I don't. I mean, I don't have my sweater on. All right, I'm not finding those. Let me take a swig. I mean, I don't try to rub it in. 2, 4, 6, 8. 2, 4, 6, 8. All right, I need 2 of those. One of those. I need one of those. One of those. And I think I'm still looking for 2 of those. All right. Put you right there. Cool. Mike. Hey, Dion. How's it going? Yeah, right, Scott. You'll do it anyway. Of course. Mike says, greetings. Hello, hello. What are the weather, Mike? We are rubbing in the fact that right now, let me see what it actually is right now, or what it says it is right now, and I will tell you. You guys probably don't want to know. All right. So right now, yeah, we we are at a whopping 50 degrees. Man, that's cold. I mean, it's going to get down to freezing tonight, but it is, 50 degrees out right now. Oh, really? Here's snow on the way for us. Some say up to 9 inches Thursday into Friday. Nice. Well, Dion was fiddling earlier when he showcased he was building his strip club mock. So I mean, I don't know that he was rubbing, but he was definitely fiddling. Paul says, yeah, my rolling blackout was at 6:15 this morning. Outside temperature was -5 degrees. That should be illegal. Mike says, my girl from Cali teases me about the weather at the time. I'm used to it now. Paul telling me to shut up, 50 degrees, I wish. Dion says, Mike, rubbing salt into wounds, bad boy. Sure. We will not get above freezing till Sunday, low 20s since the last Monday. Matt, you know what? I find it only fair that since Paul called me that and I timed him out, I think it's only fair that you call me that and I time you out. So there you go, buddy. Merry Christmas. Did it show? Yeah, there you go. I'm so evil. I'm a jerk. Mike says, if it's a bad storm, maybe I can look forward to the day off on Friday. Dion says, oh no! I mean, I had to be fair, right, Paul? I mean, I timed you out for calling me that. I just have to be fair. I have to be equal. Hey, it was not me this time. No, it was not. You lost one sub, how odd. Like I said, I mean, I have to be fair to everybody. You got to be fair to everybody. I'm, I don't know who that is. Okay, new puzzle for this round, 8 letters. Who wants top spin the wheel? Where's this guy go? Don't you hate when that happens? They sit there and give you a piece, and then They don't tell you where it goes, right? I needed this piece, right? Yeah. He is calling to be untimed out. I'm surprised he's not messaging me on Discord, going, "You're a jerk." All right, where does this go? Oh, I want to go back. Alright, we are getting somewhere. Woo-hoo! Alright, so I need, is that right? 9 of those? Alright, 1, 2. 3 of those. I'm sorry, but there is no Y. Paul, I will time you out, dude, if that's the thing. Is there a B? Right. If that's the puzzle, I'm going to time you out, Paul. Because it's only fair. Okay, there is an E. There's one E. I'm going to time you out, Paul. It's only fair. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if you said it. Paul's getting timed out. I've just been sitting here patiently waiting, laughing my ass off. We'll see you in about 5 minutes, Paul. Uh-oh, there he goes. I think you're safe, Dion. He is going to need at least one mod. Hey, I'm still here. You're right. You're right, Mike. I only need one. I only need one mod, and that's me. Matt is back. Dion, free gold from my store if you say it. Yeah, I'm not going there to face the wrath of Scott. Mike says I'm going to start buying Lego in bulk, so I see and build modulars ready, reasonably priced. Absolutely. Alright, so there's that, there's that, there's that. I need the 1x2, oh, which oddly enough is right there. I think all those pieces are in the other one. It's far too early in my day to get timed out, man. Perfect. Dude, once you go to time out, you feel special? Yeah, I mean, I'm thinking Paul might need another timeout for that comment. I mean, based on the rules, that doesn't seem that respectful. I mean, he's typing in all caps. I mean, he's calling me a dick. Like, I don't know. Choose words carefully. Yeah, I did. I was going to add a few others. Uh-oh, I'm ducking. Man down. Where does this one? Did I pull more than I needed to? Ah. I was being very respectful. You should have saw what I had typed before choosing those. Sure. Sure. Sweet. Let's see. Brooks breaks Dion at Dion. Will never get timed out. He is not the one of the cool kids. He plays nice to. Never say never. It could happen. Paul, are you trying to put a bounty on their head? Paul's trying to put a bounty on other people's heads. That's messed up. Dion says, yeah, I'm not cool. Brooke says, LOL, Paul, are you saying Dion is a cock? start with the little one. There's that. There's two of the big ones. There's that. There's that. One of those. Man, did I pick the right bin? And one of those. Hoorah! Alright, and then I need two of these. Nice. All in the same bin. Alright. Paw clucking. In the words of Schultz, I know nothing, see nothing, hear nothing. Brooks laughing, says, up my butt up, that was supposed to be chicken? So he was calling him a chicken head, and then now he's calling him a bunch of cocks. Dion, you can't hurt me, fools. I'm not one of you. I march to the beat of my own drum. See, you were fiddling, playing with the parts, and now you're beating your own drum. Alright. TMI, dude. I don't want to know. I am really Thanos. I have the power of that snap. I wish, man. I'd get rid of a few people. I choose my battles carefully. Bark, 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 bark. All right, you got it. Your wish is my command. I only pull one. Okay. I only pulled one, but what? Oh. You know, I aim to please. I aim to please. One of you fools took off the like and put thumbs down. Hey, if you get put in timeout, give a thumbs down to the stream. Wow. Mike says, wait, how many grocers do you have? Thought you had a red one too. Yeah, so this is going to be my second green grocer. My plan is to only have the two. I have my burgundy one, and I really like it, so I'm not going to do anything to it. I'm not going to take it away, but I really do want. I've always wanted the green one, so I'm going to have both. You can have two grocers in a city. Look, hope Dion is getting along okay over there in timeout. Well, now he is one of the cool kids. Alright, hold on. So, 3 of those, wait, 2 of those, 1 of those, alright. 3 of those, 1 of those, alright. I think. Yeah. So there's 2 of those. Well, 4 of those wheels. I don't remember 4 of those wheels, but I have them. Oh. 1, 2, 3, 4. He has his strip club. Okay, so we can call him and not get timed out. But if we say that other name, we get timed out. Someone is a little sensitive. Yeah, he can wear a cool kid's cap. Oh, 2 of those. All right, cool. Alright, now I have to find 4 of these. Oh, because they're tires. Alright. I can wear the cap too? Man, y'all are messed up. Go for it, Mike. See, he wants to be a part of the cool kids so much, I say if he does it, every moderator in the room time his ass out. Oh, Mike says, I meant the other day, LOL, I got a timeout. Did you? I am the king and I have been timed out twice. I mean, I'm pretty sure, Dion, you can time Paul out as a moderator. I think you can time moderators can time out other moderators. I got Pornhub to keep. Wow. Yeah, accidentally Paul did it. Oh yeah. That doesn't count though. You can't call that as part of being part of the cool kids. Yeah, he did time. Yeah. Nope, only person to time mods is you, Scott. Okay. You're trying. You're trying, buddy. There you go, my friend. Oh. I mean, he was cruising. He wanted it. Rage appearing in about 5 minutes. All right. So that is, I think that is book one. Yep, that is book one. All right, first floor done. Book two. All right. Now we get to the bigger pieces that I wasn't sure I wanted to keep, but I pulled them out anyway. Gotta love that. Where's step one? Do they not have step one? That's awesome. Apparently in this PDF it just jumps right to 2. That's interesting. 2, 4, 6. So Paul won't be a returning SS alive. Not at the rate he keeps going. And hey, I mean, timing him out, we're at 10 watchers now. People love to see him timed out. So, I mean, I don't know. People are tuning in to time for me to time Paul out. Alright. Looks about right. This is the timeout stream. Paul, that was Pornhub for the company of you. Lucy chimes in. Okay, first off, everybody knows Paul W.'s last name is Wilson, and so he's using his wife's account to call me a dick. Paul, seriously, dude, I'm gonna give you a huge warning on that one. You need to chill, buddy. Matt says, Scott provoked it from me by bragging about hot weather in Cali. I was just sharing. I'm not gonna read what Paul wrote, and like I said, dude, chill. Mike says it's not too bad here. It's 38 doable. Gotcha. Mike says I think I'm going to duck. Yep, heads down. I don't see a Lucy. Scroll up. Let me see. That's weird. Why did it do that? Look. Oh, wait. Look. You can see it right there in purple. Right below Dion, it says, at least we all earned our timeouts. And then Lucy chimed in. And then in between, or after that, Matt said, Scott provoked it. That's weird. Because I'm looking on my computer. I'm looking at everything. Oh yeah, if you go to live chat instead of top chat, Lucy's there. Wow, I missed that, Scott. It didn't show up for me. How odd. Mike, switch to at the above the chat. Switch it to live chat. And then scroll up and you'll see Lucy. I know that there's a couple different ones. Hey, Mr. P, how's it going? Welcome back. I know you were with us earlier. I think that's the difference. I think most of us are looking at top chat instead of live chat. I'm on live chat and didn't see it. Oh, well, that's weird. Yeah, Mike said, didn't that happen the other day? Absolutely. I don't know why that happens like that. I'm on live shot and didn't see it. Okay, I calms down. All right. Dion is saying hi to Mr. P. Mr. P saying hi to Dion. Oh well. Where are those? That's really weird. Oh. Now we got two dislikes, probably from both of Paul's accounts. Dion says, I'm fine with that. That was nowhere near Hulk Rage. Good to hear, Dion. Either that or douchebag showed up. Like always. Alright. Alright, so there's that. One of those. 7. Uh-oh, we got a douchebag in the chat. Oh no, he won't chime in. And it's not really, I don't think it's him because I've banned him, but it's probably his mom or his wife or something like that. Oh, let me answer this email real quick. Like, what is that about? Sorry, guys. Alright. Alright. So, wait. Did I get the 8 of those? 2, 4, 6, 8? Alright. I need 2 of those. And then, that right there. Alright. Alright. So, we are actually motoring all through this quite nicely. Okay. We are pretty much done with the first floor. We are working on the second one, for those just chiming in. And I think what's slowing me down is looking for the parts, but there's not much I can do about that because they're not separated in bags or anything. I had to put them all in regular, so. Alright. Alright, friends, I need to go on mute for a bit. Work meeting. No worries, dude. Thanks for chiming in. I really appreciate it. Have a good one, Matt. We'll see you later, buddy. As a point of reference, I will probably be going for about another hour. And then I will be back. I am going to do 3 streams today. Bear with me on the time because it's basically a situation where I gotta run to the post office and I gotta do a couple things, so I'm going to try to be back by 2 o'clock. for that time period, and then we'll continue rocking this this build out. It just kind of depends on how fast I can get over to the post office, get a few things done, etc. Oh, so I need this too. What's that? Mike, to be honest, it depends, buddy. I mean, I can honestly tell you, other than, I mean, I've added some pad wall pieces, and I bought the one set because I didn't have, I bought a hidden side set because I didn't have these blue pieces, plus I wanted the minifigures and stuff. But, I mean, other than that, I didn't buy anything for this set, like, that I already didn't have. So, essentially, it just breaks down to, in my inventory. So, like, if you think about it from that point of view, I mean, technically, I didn't spend any money other than the sand green. I would probably say this set cost me about $100 as far as once you account for the fact that I spent money, but I don't even know if it was that, because like the green pieces that I have were on the pab wall. So, like, but I'm not using a full cup. So, I mean, that's the clincher right there, right? I mean, I would probably say, if I had to put a number, I might have spent maybe $100, if that. It's probably a lot cheaper, though, because, like I said, I didn't order any specific parts for this set. Like I said, I did buy this set here, but, I mean, if you subtract out the cost of these, literally these 4 pieces from that set, I mean, I probably could have ordered those, but because I knew I was going on the adventure and knew that those pieces were in that set, I mean, I didn't order them. But I would probably say if you did price per part on Pabwall, it's probably next to nothing. What is going on? Like, it really is pretty much next to nothing, because all of the other pieces, like, I already had in my collection. So, I mean, like I said, I didn't actually order anything specific off of, like, Bricklink or anything like that in order to get these pieces. Like the light bluish gray, I mean, I just scored a cup or two of the, what's it called? Of the, light, I think I got like 1 cup of the light bluish gray 1x3s. So like instead of the 1x6s, I took a couple of those. But again, like if you do the math, I think I got like 400 of those in the cup, but I've only used, you know, maybe 10 of them. So I mean, it's not like I spent a full cup's worth of money. I mean, it basically breaks down to, even if you even if you bought the pieces off of the pab wall, it's still minute. I mean, it's very little. As long as you have a good inventory. And again, Mike, I don't know if you were here for this, but I do have the video for this coming out tonight. So keep an eye on how I did it. I mean, I'm sure I knew you well enough to know that you probably already know how to do it. But just in case, like, you know, keep an eye out on the video that I'm going to post tonight, because it goes over literally step by step as to how I got all the pieces. So I mean, again, it's not, if you have all the pieces, it's not going to be expensive. I think the Grocer is the best out of the initial release of the modular line. If you're talking about initial release, yes, I agree. I love the green Grocer. I mean, I have two different ones, just two different colors of them. It's definitely a great build. Absolutely. It's definitely a great build. Did I not have that one? Oh, I think what I was doing was I was trying to figure out a good way to use bigger pieces, but based on what they have, I don't know if I can. Agree, Mike, that's probably true. Oh, I wonder why the cafe corner had no interior. Perhaps they didn't realize how much this could catch on the modular line. I think when they first designed it, to be honest, I think it was just one of those things. 6, 8, 10. Where they figured whoever was going to build it probably didn't care about the interior. I kind of think what they should actually do, and I've discussed this on live streams before, I actually think they should come out with 2 different versions. I know they won't, because it's not cost effective. But I think they would be smart to come out with two different modular sets. One that comes full interior, and the other comes with no interior. Or come out with sets that don't have interior at all, and then come out with like expansion packs that have just the interior. Because I think what would end up happening is I think what would end up happening is, like, for people like me, I could literally buy like a full modular and then, or two full modulars, but like one interior only. People love the details, but there are other people out there that they don't want the interior stuff because they don't feel like, because to be honest, the only time I open up the buildings, I mean, and you guys know how I am about interiors. I love doing interiors, like it's my thing. Like, so I mean, I love doing them. I get really detailed with them. But if you really think about it, like, other than yesterday, when I had some friends over, I mean, other than videos, I don't open those things up. So there are builders out there that they don't deal with interiors, and that's okay. That, I mean, because I've always said, build how you want to build, right? So if that's how they want to build, that's perfectly fine. Because guess what? It's their building. It's not mine. With that said, like I said, I prefer to have interiors. So if they were to come out with a two different kinds of sets, one regular and then one expansion, I think they would probably sell a lot more. Because there would be people that would just buy the expansions to fill the other sets or fill mocks, because they could have really great ideas or great interior details. But they won't do that because their mindset is, well, why would we buy, or why would we come out with smaller expansion sets that's only going to hinder the main build or main concept of the what's it called? Like, instead of me buying two full sets, I might buy one set plus one expansion. Like, so their thought process is, well, let them buy two sets because we make more money that way. Yeah, although the modulars may not be opened that frequently, they still feel more complete with interiors of some sort. I agree, Mr. P. I'm an interior guy. Dion, plugging the channel. Well, thank you very much, my friend. But yeah, no, I mean, that's the thing. I mean, like I said, I'm an interior guy. I mean, I want my interiors. So I'm not going to change that. But I do know people that aren't. I mean, we see them all the time. They'll build, a 10-story skyscraper, but they won't put anything in it. If I didn't mention it, Dion plugging the channel. Thank you very much, my friend. Appreciate it. I've already done this. No? That bin is the bin of broken dreams. Right? That bin is actually filled with my old, like, parts of this weird waterfall that I was working on that didn't come out right. And it was that combined with old police station sets. Or my old police station set parts. I watched your store vlog, Scott. Pretty cool. You guys are so lucky having that many stores around you. Yeah. No, it was a lot of fun, dude. I mean, I had a ball. It was me, Mo, and Sarge, and we hung out for the day. It was a little we wanted to hit 9 stores. Sorry, had a 3-second power failure. No worries, Mike. It was very difficult to do, to be honest. In that, like, so the hardest part about having that many stores available to us is that there is a distance. I think it was like I showcased 600, but I think it was a little under that. And mind you, that 600 included like the trip from my house to start. So that was a little bit of the difficulty, because the biggest limit to us getting to each store was when they opened and when they closed, and how far apart they are. So for traffic reasons, we actually chose to hit the furthest stores first, but realized, like Legoland, they have their big store open, but with their big store, it opens at 10, versus all the other stores opened at 11. So we hit Legoland first, and so that basically by 11 o'clock, we already had one store under our belt. Then we drove to the furthest stores, which is both the San Diego stores, and it took us, the first San Diego store, they were amazing, don't get me wrong, but they had a customer issue, or they had an issue with another customer that took the manager who was helping us at the pad wall away from the pad wall. So, like, we got there around 11:30, but didn't leave until about 1:30. So that took up that because of the situation, that took up a lot of time. Because that store was one of the stores that had the best variety of pad cup parts that we found. So that was, again, another hard situation, because I mean, I think we ended up all getting like 10 cups, 9 or 10 cups of parts. You know, so that combined with the customer issue that the manager had to take care of, you know, it was a little bit of difficulty getting in and out of that store in a timely fashion because, wait, what? Oh, because we were in a situation where we, of course, waited for her to handle that situation, and she did amazingly with that situation. Like, so, you know, we don't fault her for that by any means. So, but again, with that said, like, it still took time. 2, 4, 6, 8. So essentially, what ended up happening was we ended up having to forego the last 2 stores. One of them was our home store, and then so that took up a little bit of time. I mean, we barely stopped for lunch, for food at all. It was literally just drive-throughs, and we didn't even, like, I had gotten donuts for all of us going into the trip, but then, so we had at least that, and then we had a little bit of a snack during lunch, but it was literally like a grab-and-go kind of situation, and then and then we all just went our own separate ways for dinner. But so we were going to hit the Topanga store, but we had found out that we thought Downtown Disney closed at 10, but when we checked again, we found out they closed at 8. So we kind of skipped the Topanga store and went right to Downtown Disney because that was the biggest store. So if Downtown Disney had been open till 10, and then on top of that, we didn't have we didn't have to wait at the first store, well, it would have been the second store, at the San Diego store, we would have actually probably been able to hit 8 of the 9. If Ontario had been open till 10 o'clock, then we could have probably hit all 9 stores. Mr. P says, yes, a lot of time, I bet, but man, those pad cups looked worth it. Absolutely. I mean, like I said, Operation Padwall was a success. At least we felt it was. So, I mean, I think we did. Ultimately, I think we did the best that we could with the time frame that we were given. Or I wouldn't say time frame that we were given, but the time constraints that we were under. Just because, like I said, we were in a situation where, you know, we had to get to certain stores by a certain time frame. So, you know, because they weren't open. So, if they had been open, we would have been able to hit all 9. But like I said, you know what? Honestly, it was a lot of fun. Like, it really was. We had a ball. I want to do it again for sure. And like I said, I mean, I can't really say it enough. We had a lot of fun. So I'm extremely excited. I can't wait to do it again, to be honest. And I can't wait to show you guys what we get there. Mo actually went back to she took her nephew to the, what's it called? She took her nephew back to Legoland, and she actually picked me up a couple more cups of the minifigure cups. So I ended up getting like 4 more of those, plus some minifigure packs. So that was a lot of fun. But yeah, I mean, we had a ball. Got to find fun anywhere during these times of ours. Absolutely. I mean, absolutely. And as I always say, if you're not having fun, you shouldn't be doing it. So we had a lot of fun. Again, I can't wait to, I wish I had an ever expansive financial situation to where I could literally do that once a month. We will probably try to do it every couple months. Because again, we didn't hit every store. We didn't hit all 9, and I would really love to do one where we actually are able to hit all 9. I think that would be a lot of fun, and people were rooting us on. It was quite awesome. So yeah, it was definitely a lot of fun. Like the moment when because we did. Here's the thing: we did call ahead of time to make sure that the pad walls were open. Like, because we didn't want to sit there and travel all the way down to San Diego, because we did know that some stores were not doing pad walls at all. So we had called ahead to all of the stores to ensure that, like, when we got there, if they were truly doing the pad wall, that we got there, they kind of knew about it, so that it wasn't like a surprise. Because, again, the last thing we want to do is the last thing we wanted to do was show up and, 1, then not do the pad wall, but then 2, realize that we were bogging down an employee on a Monday. Like, because we went on a Monday. So like I said, we called ahead and said, hey, and Sarge helped us out with this. He kind of organized this to where he called, and so did Mo, just for verification. But it was great because, like I said, they called ahead. I wasn't able to because I had so much going on. But they were able to call ahead and say, hey, look, this is the situation. This is what we're doing. I want to make sure that it's cool, and are you guys doing the pad wall? And they were like, yes. And then I will be honest with you, one of the stores, Mission Viejo, they flat out said, no, we're not doing the pad wall, but we're so excited about what you're doing, we will open it for you. And so it was pretty awesome. Mike says, hey, could you, or hey, you could make the next store run a live stream event. Unfortunately, no, I can't. That would be very difficult to do, to be honest. It seems like in essence, it seems like it would be easy, but no, unfortunately not. So here is the logistical issue with trying to do that as a live stream event. Is first and foremost internet connection. Internet connection, especially while driving, internet connection is horrible in some of these areas. So that would be rather difficult to be able to do. Also, I actually have to verify, or essentially, so with something like that, that would be like a 12 to 16 hour live stream. And the issue with the 24-hour live stream, if you try to watch that, YouTube won't let you watch it. For whatever reason, it's not available to watch. So I will probably, unless I cut it up, I will probably never do a 24-hour live stream again, unless I stop the stream every 4 hours or every 6 hours, and do it that way. The other logistical issue is that we came across, when it comes to filming in the stores, they're very picky about you filming. They don't want you to. They want you to film a certain way. Like, they don't want other guests to be in the videos. They don't want employees to be in the videos. They're very picky in regards to that. So when it comes to live streams, you can't edit certain things out, right? So, if someone comes along and decides to streak, the video could be flagged. If somebody decides to get pissed or say anything, all of that, there could be logistical issues there. So, we had to be kind of on our P's and Q's as to what we filmed during the entire process. And if we did film stuff, I had to go in and make sure that I edited certain things out. So that's why it's a little bit hard. Hey, Scotty, how's it going, my friend? Scott's Block saying, hey, Scott, glad I'm home to catch your stream and hang out. Awesome. I will be honest with you, Scotty. I am probably going to head out here soon. We've been going for about 2.5 hours. I will probably stick around for maybe another half an hour, take lunch or have lunch, but I will be back on at 2 o'clock, which is 2.5 hours from now. So I am doing a midday stream today. PPP! Dion says, I was prepared. So that's the issue in itself. There's a lot of logistical factors that is one of the reasons why I couldn't call all the stores myself, was because there was a lot of logistical factors. Like, I had to, do a little bit of research and make sure, because especially here in California, because so much filming goes on. Like, sometimes different cities or different counties have very strong regulations as far as actually filming. Like, even as small as a YouTube channel. Like, most of the time when I called, they were very like, oh, it's for YouTube? Yeah, you're fine. Do whatever you want. Like, but then as far as at the stores, like I said, when Sarge called, like, they had to, tell us, hey, you're not allowed to do this, you're not allowed to do that, you're not allowed to do this, please make sure you're not doing this. Make sure that you understand and showcase this, it doesn't represent anything, blah, blah, that you're not representing Lego in any way, blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, no, it's really YouTube. Awesome. I'm actually off work today. Louisiana doesn't have 20 to... What? Oh, sorry. Louisiana doesn't handle 20 degrees too well. Everything is shut down. No, I understand, man. Polly took off the thumbs down. Or somebody did. We were at 2 and now we're at 0. So thank you very much. LOL, that's sun tanning weather for me, Scotty. Yeah, a lot of people got upset because here it's 50 degrees, but it is Mardi Gras, so Popeye's chicken is open. Well, and that's what I was. So I was gonna ask Scotty, because I had seen a couple pictures because they canceled the parade and everything. So, like, can you fill us in a little bit? I mean, I don't want to go into political stuff, but I'm just kind of curious. You know, so, like, was Mardi Gras canceled? Like, what's... Gonna update us on the situation, if you would. Yes, so I heard that Mike pops in and says, just read they're making Wizard of Oz again as a non-musical. Yeah, I need to look into that a little bit more because I read the same thing. But the one thing that you got to understand is, hold on, the one thing to keep in mind is, so the Wizard of Oz as a book and the material and the story and everything for Wizard of Oz is actually open source. So it's not, the copyright has lapsed for it. So anyone can make Wizard of Oz. Anybody. It doesn't matter. I mean, anybody under the sun. However, there's certain aspects pertaining to the original, pertaining to Wizard of Oz, that when MGM created the movie we all know and love, they added those things, and those aspects are still under copyright law. So, like, if somebody made, unless it was MGM or I think Disney owns the rights now, but I can't remember. But unless that particular company makes the Wizard of Oz again, they're still under those copyright guidelines, so they can't have the ruby red slippers. That's why if you look at the Wiz, or I think it's the Wiz, and if you look at Wicked, the slippers aren't ruby red; they're a different color altogether. Same with the musical; they couldn't have the same music because all of that music is copywritten. There's a lot of aspects to that movie that still fall under copyright law, so that's where it makes it rather hard. And they do want to differentiate themselves from the musical, so I think that's why they're making it a non-musical. Scotty's saying, yeah, it's crazy, nobody on the streets. To see Bourbon Street empty on Fat Tuesday is weird, to say the least. Absolutely. Mike says, how old was the remake? The other remake, though? That's not the point. Yes, the original was made in the late 30s, early 40s. However, because they re-released it with like the 20th anniversary, 30th anniversary, that's one of the reasons why they keep releasing stuff like they do. Same with music, when they do greatest hits albums, they re-release their hits so nobody can do them without having to pay them. So that's the issue. I mean, so they have to walk a very fine line, and that's what upsets people. But again, people aren't realizing, like, hey, it's because of the copyright laws. It's because, like, they can't remake everything about it and make it to what we love because because of the law. I mean, does it suck? Yeah, but I mean, what do you do? It kind of is what it is, right? But the one thing, Mike, I would urge you to do is, give it a chance, because it could be a really good movie. It might not feel the same, but it could really, it could be a really good movie. So give it a chance, and that's it. I know it's in from what I do know. I'm pretty sure it's in pre-production right now. So it hasn't gotten the official green light and all that. Because usually when it's pre-production, they're still working on the script. The studio may have approved making the movie as far as an ascent, or the studios may have requested somebody put together a script, and they're just waiting for somebody to put it together. Or it could be they've hired people to put together scripts, and they're just waiting for those scripts to be finalized and go from there. I really want them to get off their butt and make Wicked. I would really love for them to finalize that. What they should have done is done what they did for, like they did Shrek the Musical in Newsies, where while it was on Broadway, they should have recorded it, made it a recorded production, and then that way they could sell it. But they didn't do that. Hold on. Alright, sorry about that. Paul W. is saying, I am so sick and tired of all these stupid remakes. Hollywood has lost all its creativity. Sorry to say, they care more about politics these days rather than making quality movies. Well, and that's what I was saying before. Is one of the other reasons they're making all these remakes is because they want to keep the copyrights to it all. Dion says, true, Paul. Mike says, I like the Oz Great and Powerful movie version. Yeah, it was. The James Franco version, I actually did like that. It gave a little bit of a, it gave that storyline as far as how things tied together, and kind of started out with, Oz. Paul says, only thing is if they make a remake and it bombs, it can affect how people look at the original. No, it doesn't. No, I personally don't think so. Because you still have the original movie. Like, there's another YouTuber, his name's John Campier. He does movie reviews, and he says the same thing. If they remake a movie, you still have the original. It doesn't look bad on the original. Godfather remake in the works. Laugh my butt up, JK. Well, and that's the thing. So, there are some movies that are somewhat untouchable. Like, Gone with the Wind. Let's be honest, it's untouchable. With all the political issues, it's untouchable. You can't remake that without people rioting. It was about slavery in the South. As much as people love Gone with the Wind, my mom, that's one of my mom's favorite movies. We have good friends, her name's Tara, because of that movie. Great movie. It won, I think, a couple of Academy Awards, but there's no way that they would remake it because it's a very touchy political issue right now. That's one of the reasons they won't release Song of the South. Hell no, they're not going to bring that back out. Disney's trying to bury the hell out of that movie. But you're right, Mike. Godfather is one of those movies you probably shouldn't touch. Anybody see Oz crossover show? on Robot Chicken. Dion says, yep. Paul W. said, it's called cancel culture, Scott. Absolutely. 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 All right. Grapes the ref. Absolutely. There are some movies that they're not going to they're not going to touch. They just aren't. And it's sad and it's unfortunate because those movies do represent history, but not in the way that people want. Right, absolutely. Absolutely. And that we are seeing a little bit of that. We are seeing that. Like I said, I don't want to dive too much into politics, but I strongly agree. If you don't teach the youth about our history, then they will be doomed to repeat it. The problem is that history is always going to be based out of the point of view of the person writing it or writing about it. And it's not going to show all sides. So that's where the issue lies, is people don't feel that their side is represented. And here's a great example, and this is in some way to try to take it away from politics. But institutionalism, absolutely. So, listen. Oh, okay. So here's a great example. It's called. Let me make sure I have the right name of it, because I don't want to. I want to give credit where credit's due. All right, so you can watch it on YouTube for free, and it's called The Boy Band Con, the Lou Pearlman story. Okay, now for those that don't know what it's referring to, so Lance Bass, one of the members of the group NSYNC, decided to make this movie, and it's an hour and 40 minutes. About Lou Pearlman, the life, it's the Lou Pearlman story, but usually, Lou Pearlman screwed over a lot of boy bands, okay? So if you were to just go off of what the boy band people are saying, that would basically be a bash period or a bash piece on Lou Pearlman, and that would be out of pocket, right? That would be pretty messed up to do, especially since he's dead. I mean, to write and produce and put out a movie just to bash somebody else, that'd be in poor taste. Even though he's a scumball, but how they actually did it is actually rather awesome because they did look at his history. They looked at how everything started, in the good, the bad, and the ugly. So, they did look at it from all these different sides, versus history tends to not really do that, unfortunately. History tends to just focus on one side and one side only. Let's see. So there's a big word for you, Scott. Wait, institutionalization. Yeah, that is a big, big word. Scotty says, so instead of green grocer, this will be blank. No, this is actually going to be a full-on green grocer. This is going to be there's some pieces I switched out, but it is a green grocer. Paul W says, think about this. If you were to take this generation and transport them 20 years in the past, they would not be able to survive and seem like idiots. But if you did this, the reverse, the kids of the past, would look like geniuses today. Exactly. Matt says, hi peeps, I decided to come back. Nice, thank you for coming back. Dion says, cool Matt. Paul says, welcome back. Scotty saying, peep, peep, peep. Paul W says, what could not find any better to do? LOL, just kidding. Matt says, yo, Scotty, what's up, dude? LOL, nothing better while I'm on work. Scotty saying, oh, okay, sweet. That will be awesome. Yeah, this is actually a green grocer. I have all the sand green. Now I've changed out parts in that I'm not doing the 1x2 sand green with the slots. I'm switching those out to just regular 1x2 sand greens. But yeah, Mike says, okay, I hate to do this. I'm tired and need a nap. Been up since 5 a.m. No worries, dude. I'm probably going to cut this here in a little bit. That way I can eat lunch. I was just looking for some parts. I was going to put these on, and then I was probably going to go ahead and cut it. That way I can do some running around. I can grab some lunch, and then be back for 2 o'clock. So that is my plan. I will be back in a couple hours. Have a good one, Scott. You too, buddy. There you go. That's the best way to do it. Yeah, I have my burgundy green grocer, but I did always want a sand green. And then when the sand green started popping up on walls, I started just collecting pieces and making sure I had what I needed for the sand green, and then go from there. But yeah, thanks for chiming in, buddy. I really appreciate it. We'll see you next time. A nap is actually sounding good to me. Absolutely. I mean, Alright, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and cut it here. And then I'm going to have some lunch and all that kind of fun stuff. But that is what we are looking at the moment, guys. There we go. Yeah, that was looking pretty good. Alright, let me take that back off. Alright guys, again, thank you so much for hanging out. I appreciate it. I will be back in a little over 2 hours. Again, thank you so much for hanging out with me. I really do appreciate it. And we will see you next time on 36 Brix. Hey everybody, I just wanted to give a quick shout out and thank you to all my Patreon supporters. It means a lot that you've taken the time to support what I do and appreciate all the effort that I put into both the videos and the streams. From the bottom of my heart, thank you very much. For those of you that are not members, please check out patreon.com/36brix. That's patreon.com/36brix, and check out the packages that you could take advantage of to get more content